Hello, I'm Moon, and welcome to my channel, and today I'll be building Illuga from my Navia lunar crystallize team. I've been farming for him for the past 2 days for some XP books and Mora, but after building Linnea, I've been running out of them, and I kind of need a lot at this point, so hope you enjoy. I will be doing some boss today, as well as some condensed resin for some Mora and XP books. So let's get started. I have some boss materials for him, but not enough. I still have some left after doing during story quest. So I will be doing the boss today a little bit, and then the rest will go to Mora and XP books. But I think I can level him up a little bit and even ascend him once. So okay, I can ascend him. I think I'll be going with a Malvika team for this. I do remember the boss needs, like, Pyro, if I'm not mistaken. I think a Malvika Vaporize team will be enough for this boss. And I think that's enough. I think I'll be doing him only once, probably twice. I do have some fragile resin that I can use, but I don't really want to use it at this point. Okay, I think I might use one though. No, trash. That's not good. I think it's fine. But first I wanna use this one here. Nothing. Of course, of course. And that's done with the boss. Well, this is just trash. Let's just claim the dailies. Battle music in Outcry is the best, honestly. I really, really like it. And that's it for now. I'll be doing a little bit of the event as well, I think. Yeah, this unlocks only tomorrow, but I can do these too to get them over with and just do the last one tomorrow. I think it's fine. To be honest, this is not really my favorite event. It's a little bit boring. I do like the rewards and whatnot, but I don't know, it just feels a little bit a little bit too boring for me. Claim, claim, claim. This is the last one. Varka is the last one. Claim, claim, claim. And this one tomorrow. Let's condense some resin first. I think 2 should be enough for now for XP books. Yeah, I think 2 is fine. Okay. So let's ascend him. Oh, I forgot to let him speak. Okay, that's fine. Oh wait, I think... Yeah, this is... I need to do this. Okay, almost 10 with the others. I still need some time, but... Once they're maxed all, I will change them. Yeah, I knew this. Okay, great. And... I think I'll be going for XP books instead of Mora for now, because that's what I need the most. I will say this though, I'm not really into the idea of using resin for ley lines, mainly because it's like I find it ridiculous that you have to use resin for in-game currency. I think this should be something that should be easily accessible instead of resin. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I think that would make it a lot more easier for players to level up characters and focus on building the characters that they like without having to use so many resources. But well, being so restrictive can be good, but sometimes can be really bad. And ascension-wise, I think it's gonna be on a different day, but for now, I'm pretty happy. I would go for Malvika, but I used Malvika last time, and I kinda wanna change between teams a little bit. I wonder if Neuvillette will be fine here. This hyper carry. Let's see. If not, I'll change it. Yeah, it was fine. Why physical damage though? Why? Okay. Interesting though how Navia didn't have more than 50k per tick, because usually in Abyss I did around like 80, probably because of other buffs, but around like 80k per tick or 70. But I mean, I don't think, oh, maybe Abyss buffs did have something to do with it, so maybe that's why, even though he's pretty good build. And then I think I'm gonna test him out in Abyss, at least the first floor. And then, okay, I don't want to go overboard with it, but I will level up his skill a little bit. And that's it for now. But first, I want to finish this event just to get it over with and get the rewards. Not one of my favorite events, to be honest, but still. Okay, now that's done, I will be going and getting more jade embers, or what they're called, for Illuga here. Pine ember. I don't know why I remember jade, but okay. It says somewhere around here. Okay. Okay. I'm really torn on what to do regarding next patch. I saw on the launcher of the game, I saw Nicole's drip marketing, and I think she looks absolutely fantastic. And the thing is, if they're gonna rerun Durin next patch, I'm gonna be a little bit mad, because I actually want to get Durin, but I also want Nicole. I'm not on a guaranteed, I'm on a 50-50, but I don't know, I really like Nicole's design a lot. Whenever, actually the first time they introduced her into the game, I remember I really liked her, and Alice, actually. Both of them. I really like the Hex and Circle Witches. I think they're such an interesting, like, they're such interesting characters. They have so much knowledge and so much power. Like Nicole, if you haven't done the quest, I'm not gonna spoil, but you should do the quests and not cry, especially the ones regarding like the Hex and Circle Witches, because the lore is absolutely fantastic about them. I don't know if I should get Duran. The thing is, I actually do have Duran's weapon. Just a sword character will be fine. I do have his weapon, which is this one. And the reason why I have it is because when Duran had a release, Venti had a rerun, and also Venti had a change in weapons. Well, I think it's a new weapon, or is it his official, like, 5-star weapon? I don't remember if Venti, I think, no, he did have a weapon, right? I don't remember exactly. And they changed it with this one? I really can't remember. But basically, before they announced the Hexarai buff, I was thinking of building Venti, because I really like him and has been sitting in a, let's just say at low level for a very long time. And there's a reason for that, because when I first got him, I farmed for his artifact, and at the time it was Viridescent Venerer, is that what it's called? No, where's Sucrose? Yeah, Viridescent Venerer. It was the artifact set that Venti had at the time, which was his best in slot. I farmed for that artifact so long, to the point where I didn't get anything good, and so I gave up on building him. And right a month or so before they announced the Hexarai buff, I thought about rebuilding him and finally use him, because I do have all of the Archons and I really like them, and I thought about building Venti so that I can finally use them. And then they announced the Hexarite buff thingy, and I was like, yeah, I definitely did. It was a good decision to start building him. He's not the best build, but that's only because I have okayish artifacts on him, and his weapon is not the best, but it was the best that I could do. I don't have anything other than stringless, but giving this to him as a main DPS in my Hexarite team, it would be kind of useless, especially since he needs attack as well. But basically, when he had a rerun, I wanted to get his weapon, and I had the path chosen on the weapon banner for Duran's weapon, because I didn't want to have that exclamation point keep bothering me, so I just chose Duran's weapon and moved on. But then towards the end of the banner, I remember I was like, you know what, I should try to get Venti's weapon. I switched the path to Venti's weapon, did a couple of pulls, and got Duran's weapon instead. I think if I would have left it on Duran's weapon, I probably would have gotten Venti's weapon, but I also take it as a sign that I should get Duran. And I was already planning on getting Duran on his rerun, but I never planned on pulling for his weapon. I think going for a 4-star weapon would have been enough for him. But apparently the universe wants me to have both him and his signature, so I hope it's not... I hope I don't lose my 50-50 on him and get him if he has a rerun next patch. Yeah, I have enough. This is enough for him. Also, from me, tomorrow Abyss resets. I think it's tomorrow. It's either tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, but I think... Wait. It's the day after tomorrow, actually. Day and 15 hours. So yeah, so not tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, Abyss resets for me. I'm really excited to see what it will be like. Especially since I have Linnea, I'm really intrigued if I'll be able to do a better, like, team for lunar crystallize. I really like lunar reactions. The only disappointment I have with them is with lunar bloom. I would have wished they would have done some sort of effect, like some plants popping out of the ground, or like some trees appearing, or some sort of effect that would have been better than just simply saying lunar bloom, which is a little bit weird, but yeah. Which is also sad because lunar, I mean, dendro reactions are some of my favorite, especially bloom. That's why I have Nilu. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is at this point, unfortunately. Is it that too far? No, it's not. Alright, this reminds me, I need to change Illuga's wings. Even though the standard one kinda look good on him, it suits his color scheme, but nah, this one doesn't work. The UI ones don't really work that much either. I feel like they're way more colorful for him, way too colorful for him. I can't believe that I'm saying this, but I think I'm gonna keep these standard ones on him. They actually are the only ones that look good. Today I thought about mostly going for the boss materials, since I do need a bunch of them, and I think it would be best if I would just focus on one thing at a time, instead of going ley lines, then boss, then ley lines again. This way I'll be able to get more materials from the boss, and then a little bit more XP books and morale later on. So let's just use this current team, because I'm really curious on how it will work. It feels really fast, I would say. It's actually better than I expected it to be. No, this is not good. Oh, this is really bad as well. I think I'm going to change the team a little bit so that I can do something else. My Venti Hexerite team, just for fun. They don't have anything. Okay. It's gonna be a bit different. At least this would make a better challenge, I would say. Yeah, not having their burst up definitely feels a little bit different. Yeah, this definitely feels way slower, considering that I don't have Venti on a good weapon. I think if Venti would have a different weapon, he would definitely deal a lot more damage. At this point, I mean, it's whatever, I guess. Yeah, not good. Oh, no, I want to change the teams. Okay. My Flynn's is pretty well built, so is Inefa, though she needs a little bit more energy recharge. Yeah, definitely there's a huge difference in damage. Oh, this is just bad. Oh, I guess Stygian also reset it? I didn't know it would reset today. That's quite interesting. I think I might do it as well. I wasn't expecting Stygian to like reset today, which was kind of a surprise. I don't know why I came here. It's from an instinct because I usually condense resin and just talk to Catherine. Okay. So these are the teams that I'll be going with. I decided to go for my Navia lunar crystallize, my Flynn's team, and since I'm using Columbina in the first team, I'll be using my Aino here, which is also fully built. And for this one in particular, I would decided to go for like my Kinich team. But if this doesn't work, I will put my weapon back on my Mavrika and I will definitely use somebody else. Either I'm gonna go for a different team here, but keep Iansan and Mavrika for the Night Soul Blessing, and if that doesn't work either, I'm just gonna figure out what team to use because at this point I don't know. I am a little bit worried in terms of energy recharge. Yeah, this took way longer than I thought it would. Okay, this is not going the way that I thought it might be going. I wonder if I would use Furina instead of Illuga here. How would that work? Yeah, I think I might be. Yeah, that didn't work out well. I think I might be changing the team. I think I will put Furina to have a little bit more hydro. And my Furina's on Favonius, so I think that will work a little bit better. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work either. It's definitely way too difficult. Yeah, I'm not doing this. So I decided to go on menacing because I don't think it's worth it getting so angry or sweating too much over fearless. So I'm just going to keep menacing, and that's about it. Yeah, this is definitely a lot easier than fearless. Okay, that definitely went a little bit better. Okay, Kinich definitely needs to be built a little bit better because he definitely lacks a lot of damage. Yeah, I think I'm gonna change the team a little bit. Let me just think. Okay, finally. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, that was way better. Okay, that was a little bit less damage, but I think that's because of the rotation. But yeah, it's done. Okay, it took me a couple of tries, but it was done. I'm really curious, does this thing can actually absorb even animal? No, it cannot. That's interesting. Okay, that was the easiest one so far. I really am in between when it comes to Stygian Onslaught. I don't think it's such a great endgame content, but still, Primo Gems are Primo Gems. Now, after the stress of Stygian, I would say, I'm gonna go back and I think I can ascend Illuga, and that is what I'll be doing. I think I'm gonna use the cryo ones and just simply convert a bunch of these. 27. Yeah, it's fine. I think I'm going to get more XP books for the next couple of days, and then I'll just simply get the boss materials to be the last ones, and then I'm gonna fully level him up and ascend. And I forgot about his talents. I think I can, yeah, I can level up his talents a little bit. I think I'm gonna just level his burst to level 9 and probably his skill to like level 6. Maybe I will crown him, but mostly probably in the future, because I do want to save some of my crowns for future characters or current characters that I have not been able to fully crown or like level up all of their talents yet. So I think for now this is fine. And then he's pretty build except for his goblet, which I probably will do a round of like artifact farming, but only after I'm done with his level and his talents. I basically had pretty decent artifacts for him for this set because I farmed this set so much for Lauma, so I do have some pretty good pieces, I would say. I think this one might be better for him. But again, he doesn't need that much crit rate or crit damage, so yeah, I think I'm gonna keep this one. The feather as well. I mean, I know this better, but the only reason she has this is because of the EM and ER. This way he also gets a bit more defense. I wonder though how much EM Illuga needs. I need to check that. So I decided to change the team and go for a lunar hyper bloom team, I would say. Yeah, because I just wanted to do something different. Unfortunately, for some reason, Nahida is almost dead, and I don't really understand why. So I'm just gonna first heal them up and then do the ley lines. I really don't remember why Nahida is like this, though. That was kind of a waste, but it's fine. I think I will use just one fragile resin for now, and not two. Maybe two. No, let me just use one for now. Oh, I forgot to. Okay, that's fine. I can do this instead. I decided to go for the boss today to just simply get most of the materials that I have left. And I think I'll be going with a more traditional Nilubloom team. I haven't used this team in a very long time and I'm kind of excited to use it again, so let's just do it. Yeah, this definitely feels way different than not having Lauma on the team or like Columbina, because the damage is... I see a huge difference in damage with this team, especially since lunar reactions have been introduced in the game. But it still works. A little bit slower, but works. 3. No. I think I'll switch Xingqiu with Neuvillette since he does work in this team. Oh, okay. Oh, wrong button. I'm gonna put a different team here. I'm gonna put where is she? Lauma. And I think I want to keep Nahida, but I will not have a healer, and Nilu's Hydro is not enough for this. Yeah, I'm gonna go for Nivelette instead, since he doesn't really need a healer because he can heal himself. And I think I might be able to do it once more. But let me check. Yeah. I want to see how many I have. Okay, so I need one more. Yeah, that's good. That's good. And we're gonna be pretty much done with the boss. I really like Loma. She's definitely one of my favorite female characters in the game. Okay, this is good. Okay, finally I'll be able to get Wanderer's Constellation. I've been waiting for it since this thing had a reset. The thing is, I will not be able to. I don't know who to put next here because I've already got the constellations that I wanted. Because I don't have most of the characters that are available there, but at this point I just want to get this over with. Nice, nice. I really like Wanderer, but he's a very difficult character to build. Because he lacks a lot of damage. He definitely needs a little bit more investment than I thought he needed, but I did use him on a lot in explorations and whatnot, and he's super fun. So I really like him. Finally see one. I've been waiting for this for so long. I know he definitely needs more constellations, or like better constellations than his C1, but I'm really happy with this. I really like Wander as a character. Okay. Let me just get these. I will need to get more of these at one point because I'm running out of them. I really hate that I have to get these, but at this point, what can I say? No, why did I exit? I just need one more. One more. My- Okay. Of course, I I need 6. Okay. I was wondering why it didn't show me the exact amount that I needed. But now I know. I forgot to select the Ascension. And I need these a little bit. Yeah, and I'm fine. I can finally ascend. I can finally ascend Illuga after a whole week of farming for him. Hopefully I'll have enough XP books. I finally ascended and just almost, I would say. But I think I will use 2 fragile resin because I'll get them back eventually, so I'm not that worried. But I do want to finish his build today and simply move on. I have enough. Yeah, I can actually level up his talent as well to level 9. So let me just do that first. And then I think I'm pretty good to go regarding his stuff. Oh, I can do this. Burst. I do want to get it to level 9 only for now, so let's do this and this. And let's just do this. And his burst level 9. That's as far as I'm going to go for him for now. Probably crowning him in the future, but not now. I've been thinking recently if I should still try for Nefer or not, but I don't have a lot of pools yet, so I don't think that's gonna be an option. But basically, I actually wanted Nefer for a while now. Now, I'm not saying I'm gonna go for her because I really want to get Durin or Nicole, but I was thinking the past like few days about Nefer and how I would love to be able to get her, but I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna do it though. Okay, I think I might not be able to level him up today exactly, but we'll see. Let me just check something. 1, 2, 3, 6. So I'll get 6 fragile resin back. I don't know. Let me just think a little bit. The reason why I'm a little bit hesitant to use 1 more fragile resin is not necessarily because I don't get them back. Because as I said, I will get them back. I'll get 6 more from the battle pass. But I don't want to waste them on Illuga, to be honest. Llama definitely needs a little bit of healing. I will be trying to get a better piece for him here. I actually also checked how much EM he needs. He needs over 700, if I'm not mistaken, which is quite a lot because I'm not there yet. Like, he needs way more EM. Now, if I were to put, let me just, yeah, I don't have anything, but I want to check something. If I put an EM goblet on him, if I have one fully leveled up, I don't even know if I have an EM1 though. Oh yeah, I do, but it's on Cookie and it's not. I mean, I can use this one just for testing out. Yeah, this is gonna be enough. So I do need an Elemental Mastery Goblet on him. Let me just put that back on Lama. I think I might go for noblesse here since I lack noblesse pieces. Let's see. No, this is bad. This is bad. This is bad. 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 At least something good. Uh, I mean, it does have defense, so maybe for Illuga, but most of them are bad. No, no. If this had crit rate somewhere around here would have been better, but no, 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 no. Okay, one more time. No. I think I might cope with that piece that I just got. um, and make a better piece for Lauma, even though this is really, really nice. Mm, I don't know. Or just use one fragile resin and try the domain first and see how it goes. And I'll get it back. I'll have 7 fragile resin again. So let's just do this. And it is what I use only one, right? Oh no, I used both of them. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. I'll get 6 back. It's fine. It's fine. I thought I only used one. I don't know how on earth I used both of them. Ah, it is what it is, I guess. Let's just do the main. Hopefully something good comes out of this, because if not, then it's wasted. I mean, it's good, but not with this main stat, no. Yes, this is good. This is good. I can give this to Illuga and has defense. Yeah, so it did something good came out of this, so it's good. It's good. It's good. Okay, one more time. I didn't want HP, but it's not that bad, I'd say. This is also pretty, uh, not really, but it can be good for Illuga in case I need his feather for somebody else. And no, no. Okay, so I did get this one. This one is better. Probably in the future for someone who needs defense, I'll reshape this. That's why I locked it, but I think this will be better for Illuga. And I'm still having the problem here, but here I can actually give him an off piece now, so not reshape now. Where is it? Switch, and let's level this up. Okay. Pretty good, I would say. Defense, a little bit of crit rate. A little more crit rate would be better, but for the Favonius effect, but for the Favonius lands, but still. And I can give him here a Memento Mastery one, but it's off piece. Where is it? I know there is. Oh wait, was it? It wasn't this. Oh no, it was. Okay, this is what I have on him is way better, so I'm not giving him this. Then I still have the problem here. So I've been thinking, and there are a couple of options. Either I try again the domain tomorrow, or I try my luck with the elixirs, make a better piece for Llama and give this to Illuga, or I cope with the defense one until I get something better, because I don't think Illuga needs anything else than defense. Well, let me check then. If I have a defense one that has elemental mastery enough to get him higher than this, but I don't think so. I do have some pieces, but I don't really want to level up like defense ones so much. At least something that only has one crit rate, but I don't. Most of them do have double crits. I'm not gonna level it up too much though. Was it the one that I leveled up? But I didn't level it up. No, 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 no. So for today, this is as far as I got with Illuga. I got him to level 80. I will get him to level 90 tomorrow. 600 Elemental Mastery. I think he does need a little bit more. From what I've read online, he needs over 700, which is quite a lot, but still, I do want to get a little bit more EM with him. Artifacts wise, they're pretty good, as I've mentioned before, except for this one, which I really want to change. I will try my luck also in the domain for artifacts, just a little bit to get a little bit more EM on him. But overall, I think his build is pretty well done. I was lucky with this set in particular for Lauma. Now, this one is the reason this ended up being level 20 is because my internet disconnected. And when I was leveling this up and I was adding sanctifying essences to this to level it up, I wanted only to get to like level 13 or 14. But for some reason, when I disconnected, it put every single sanctifying essence I had until it went to level 20, and now I'm without any, and I will have to farm a little bit more again, which is not ideal, but I guess it is what it is. It happened for a reason, so I'm gonna keep it like that. So yeah, an accidental piece kind of became really good in terms of crit damage, I'm not gonna lie. This could be good for Linnea in the future in case I get something better, in case I don't get anything better for her as an on piece. But for now, that's as far as I'm going. But yeah, using the fragile resin wasn't an entire waste. I got this for him, which means this can be an off piece at one point in the future. So I'm pretty fine with it, because goblets are a lot harder than sands in my opinion to get. So I'm keeping it as it is. I will keep Illuga on Favonius for a while in case I do need to give the weapon back to Rosaria, in case I do need to use Rosaria. I will switch then with Eon Sun's weapon and just use that instead. But for now, I think I'm going to keep him on Favonius. It also actually looks pretty nice on him. Kind of suits him, I would say. And yeah, that's about it. Tomorrow I'll finish his final build, get him to level 90, and I'm good to go. I'm still pissed about this though. I am a little bit pissed. I didn't want that to happen, but I guess it's just whatever at this point. Well, I ended up doing one more. Well, I ended up doing a temple, and I was hoping for a C2, but in the end I only got C1. I'm thinking if I should do one more temple or not, because I mean, I don't know. I've been thinking today, after doing that temple, maybe I should do one more, but I'll be losing 10 wishes, which it's not really ideal, but I still have time to save for the next patch, so I don't know. I think I might do just one temple and leave it as it is. And yeah, we'll see. And I'll have 11 pulls left and a dream, I guess, until next patch. So let's see. I hope it's an Illuga. Okay. Okay, good. C2 Illuga done. And that's it. I'm not doing any more. So I'm at 30 pity. Hopefully, I'll win my 50-50 on the next banners. Okay. I think this is... I know he could also use C6, but yeah, I'm stopping at C2. I think this is enough. So yeah, I guess that is done. I would just use one condensed resin for now and see how things go. I don't think that's gonna be enough, but let's see. Okay, technically, it's not enough. I really hate this. I might do the last condensed resin and call it a day. I was kind of hoping for XP books, and I'm glad that I got them. Almost. Oh, but I have... Wow, I really am out of Mora. I think I might go for Mora this time around, because I do need it. So I'm gonna leave it as it is. So, a little side note, I ended up doing the Abyss, and got enough XP books on Mora, and now I managed to level him up to level 90. He has, in a double Geo team, well, in a Geo team, he has somewhere around 711 EM, with 180 ER. Honestly, he rotates really well. I think I'm pretty much done with this build. Eventually, I will change this goblet to an EM one just to get rid of the defense. But overall, this is basically his full build. And of course, managed to get 2 copies of him to get him to C2. And yeah, and that's about it. I will post the video of me doing Abyss as well. But this is just a little side note for me since I didn't want to leave Illuga at level 89. I just want to get him to level 90 because, I don't know, it felt a little bit better to do it like that. So this is me concluding Illuga's build. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.